Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, Shakti Sneha.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma. That resource person joined today?
Good afternoon,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
I have joined, ma'am.
Yes, madam. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you.
Shall we start, Sneha?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we start?
Yes,
Shall we?
ma'am.
Wait, ma'am. Recording is not working, ma'am.
Recording. Initiate recording. See, I wish to talk with the participants, those who have responded for our invitation. And yesterday I observed that very less number of attendants. Out of 562 regular participants, they have registered more than 1,000, but continuously attending the program, 400 and 500 and plus. But yesterday, some of the participants, they have not given the attendance properly. Kindly make sure that your attendance is linked with the certificate. Please keep in mind and kindly cooperate. Okay, so very interactive participants we have, but kindly interact with the resource persons and make the session very useful, right? Kindly ensure your attendance and others. Okay, now over to Sneha for introduction of the member.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Dr. Sharon Sophia is highly efficient, innovative, methodological, and analytic teacher and researcher who has an extensive knowledge in field as well as in practice. She has an extensive experiences of supporting research and teaching by reviewing, developing, and defining present market-related changes and the applications of accounting standards. She has 19 years of teaching experience. Her blend of teaching includes research, analytics, and industry application is her greater credit. All her classes are embedded based, that is, every lecturer of hers will support a software tool or Excel add-in. All the testimony done in modern software is taught in Excel as is shown her intellectually strong over the subject. She is one of the most highly demanded faculty in Verity University for accounting and finance, and her slot will always have a waiting list. Students of MTech, MS by research, MCA, and PhD scholars of other departments take her classes in stock market modeling, which her core area of research. Apart from it, she is also comfortable working in a fast.
One second, Sneha. Mr. Setu sir, kindly mute your audio, please. Mr. V. Setu, kindly mute your audio. Setu sir, kindly mute your audio.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Apart from it, she is comfortable working in a fast-paced, hands-on, growth-oriented work environment and possessing a proven ability to ensure the standards and communications are understood and implemented effectively. Now looking forward to make a significant contribution towards the academic excellence that offers a genuine opportunity for progression. We welcome you, ma'am.
Yeah, yes, madam. On behalf of our RUSA project fellow, Mr. Devashakti, and our staff member of project, Ms. Sneha Jayalakshmi, on behalf of Commerce Department, we welcome you for this RUSA digital program. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I welcome you all for this session. My heartfelt thanks to Sumati ma'am, who gave me this invite on her contribution to this ROSA project. I thank Deva, I thank Sneha for all their contribution and all their support throughout the time. Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving this opportunity. Today we are going to learn about. I will be sharing you certain things on how digital payments have an effect on digital marketing. Throughout the time, you would all have known what is digital marketing. You know, there is no more place where we go to sell our products. There is an online platform that has come up, and this online platform is making the purchase and sale of commodities very simpler. But today I'm going to tell you how this online platform has moved in a more higher speed, and how this online platform is supporting you know, people across all avenues, so that everyone can take it up. You can see in even small shops will say we also have an online channel. We also have an online mode of distributing things. You come to your website and you book things and you will get it. So I think throughout the time you all would have heard lectures on how Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube are the different avenues through which online marketing is being done, and we call it as a digital marketing. Now, as you know what is digital marketing, I also want to tell you, when you go for a digital marketing, there is something called as digital payments that are to be made, and how wise you need to be about digital payments in digital marketing. Today, we don't have markets that we go and shop, especially in pandemic situation. We have all gone digital. Either it is groceries or it is a purchase of small little things to big things. We have gone for online platform, and you all would be paying in different platform today. I would like to tell you how this platform has grown, how digital marketing and digital payments have come together in the same platform, and what are the avenues that you are using. All of you are very aware. You have a mobile phone, and through your mobile phone you are doing marketing. Either even if you have to do a small transaction purchase, you say this goods are available there, this kind of product is available there. All these things you do through your mobile phone. So today we will learn there is a connectivity of three things. What is the connectivity of these three things? The connectivity of these three things, if you will get to know, is going to be digital marketing, digital payments, and the third channel through which we are going to learn is not only digital marketing and digital payments. We are also going to see the avenues through which this digital marketing and payments are used through your mobile phones. Are you all ready? Shall we all start what it is? Okay. So we have gone from paper to digital payment transformation. There is a huge transformation that is across the globe, and you all will know that whether you are purchasing or selling, there are various platforms through which you can do a transaction. Every payment that you do is earlier you will know that payments used to be done only through one mode. What is it? One mode of payment. All of you know. One mode of payment will be that you are paying it, from cash. You will have a wallet. You will have a purse, and from that you take money and you will pay. But now we call it as a digital wallet. You have your cards. Even for a coffee tea shop, you go, as Pani Puri man says, "Do you have Google Pay?" Even the laundry person tells, "Do you have Google Pay through which we can deal our transactions or do our transactions?" Okay. So this is what we are going to learn when we are going to see when we will study about digital payment. Can you all view my screen? Is it visible? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you see the next screen? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the Wall Street Journal has written something like that. Cash may be king in India. Yes, today also cash is king in India. You all know this. that cash transactions. Today, when I speak about digital transaction, you will say, India is a poor country. There are so many poors around the country. How do you say that it is going to be a digital platform? See, today, if you see, everyone has gone for digital. Small thing. You go to Facebook, you go to Amazon. You know so many avenues through which a transaction can be done. But Google is the prince of mobile payment. Do you all agree this? Yes, today we see everywhere Google has become the main source of mobile payments. So in this context only, I will be telling you. Okay, now payments, when you see, I want to tell you real time. Throughout the session, you would have learned you can do a business through WhatsApp. You can do a business through Facebook. You can do a business through YouTube. But today I want to tell you one thing, participants, that WhatsApp payments goes live in India after Facebook gets nod on approval. That is, payments can be done through Facebook, payments can be done through WhatsApp. You also understand one thing, that payments can also be done through Amazon. You are doing it. In Amazon, you are doing, in Flipkart, you are doing the payments. How these payments are becoming streamlined. I will also show you the modes through which these payments can be done. So Facebook owned WhatsApp. You all know that Facebook has taken up WhatsApp, which began testing its payments in 2018. But this current news of Facebook and WhatsApp being recognized as a payment mode in India is published in the news on November 6, 2020. See, Facebook has long been trying to build its e-commerce business in India. Okay, so every transaction that we do, there is someone at its back. We say we pay through in Amazon, we pay through Flipkart, but from where do you pay? How does the payment takes place? Today, when you go to do a business on online marketing, you should also know the avenues through which a payment can be done. You all know Paytm, you all know Google Pay, Walmart's Phone Pay is there, Amazon Pay is there. These are all very commonly used, payment modes in India. Now, before I go for anything, I just want to tell you how to use a Facebook Pay. I will show you the structure of Facebook Pay, but I will show you how you can do a Facebook Pay. I have written a step here, though I will share the slide with you. You all can use it. Go to Facebook website where you will find settings. You all know there is settings. Even in WhatsApp, there is settings. There you will have Facebook Pay. Select a payment method, and then through that, either through your debit card or your credit card, you can go and do the payment. Okay, so what are users trying to do, or how is the payment mode trying to take place? So Facebook does not receive or store your device biometric information, but Facebook uses the PIN through which an authenticated biometric system is being used. So all of us, if you see Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, all these are top priority of an individual. Daily, everyone will use Facebook. Everyone will be using YouTube and Instagram. So in that, when we use it, why can't we make a payment through this Facebook channel? Is the main purpose of bringing Facebook and WhatsApp. You all are aware. Every time, for every fraction of seconds, we are using WhatsApp, and how this WhatsApp is being functioning. Now, I will tell you, Facebook and Instagram, both of them are using purchase of products, advertising, selling of products. It has become a more marketplace. Anything new comes, you can see in Facebook. Any advertisement that you have to bring, you can see through Facebook that we do the advertisements. Either it is through donations. Even Keto is the fundraising organization. They say we use digital platform for fund payment, because in a day they get 2,000 fundraising people who come and pay to Keto. So they have also gone digital. It is not because there is no distinction between who is going to use and how it is, but all of them come in the same platform and are willing to go for digital payments. I will explain it to you in more detail when we come further. Okay, so this is how quick facts about Facebook Messenger payment. Okay, so if you see this, you can see in Facebook there is a pay. It is free to send or receive payments. You should be a friend or you should add them as friend, then only you can send the payment. It can be used through your desktop or mobile device. Okay, can be used through credit cards, debit cards, or Facebook gifts or card payments, fund payment. You should be 18 years old. These are the basic requirements. Now, can you see the payments, how it is being done? You can see the account, you know your account, you know where the chats are, the notifications. There it is payment, and in payment there will be various sources in which payment can be made. What through what channel of payment you can make it? What are the various channels through which payment can be made in WhatsApp? So you go to your settings, and in settings you have payments, and these payments can be utilized. Okay, again, for a more clear settings, go to payment or go to payment history. You can add a new account or new payment, or you can view the history in which payment is being done. Now, sometimes barcode. You all know barcode has become very easy. If you want to see the menu of a shop, if you want to see, the prices in the menu, if you want to, tell that my product has got, this is the price of my product, through barcode, you can identify what will be the price of the product, how long the product is, how much information the product can be taken up. Okay, in one way. So LinkedIn also, you can have an payment account which is starting and which will be functioning. Though it is little cumbersome, they say, but LinkedIn also through settings, they are trying to do payment method. Okay, so today I just want to tell you how payments are taking place in our. What are the three modes in which payments we do? We do online payments, we do mobile phone payments, we do Internet of Things payment. Okay, so these are the three avenues in which payment will be done. Now we are in a phase where we are doing online payments. Now we have gone to a phase, see, from 15 to 19, we have gone to a phase where we are doing mobile payments. For everything we use mobile, and finally we will go to IoT, where internet, where different people, different categories will join together and payments can be made. Now you may think, why do we have to study payments? See, even any transaction that you do today is not without payment. Any business is not without money. We are not doing a charitable thing. Even when you do for an NGO also, there is money involved. I was studying about keto. When you are doing a contribution for them, still money is involved in that contribution. So earlier we had a barter system, then it converted to gold coins, metal coins, paper money. Then it became plastic cards, and then electronic money, and now we are coming to cryptocurrencies. Currencies that are floated between two parties. Either it can be a private currency or it can be a public-based currency, which I will deal in the later part of it. Now, when we speak about evolution of money, the usage of money, it happens just because there is a transaction that takes place. What is the transaction? You purchase the goods. Are you going to purchase your raw material or anything small, a plastic or a thread or a wire, free of cost? No, you will never do that. But then, when you are going for a purchase, money is involved. Goods will come and money will take place. Whether it is digital or non-digital, this is the underlying principle for all, that money transaction will take place. So when we see an evolution of money has come just because there is a transaction of purchase and a transaction of sale, which involves an event that is happening in a company. And this event leads to what? Transaction of goods and services. And it is not free of cost. It is with the digital transaction platform that we are entering. Now, if you see how this digital transaction is taking place, will digital transaction arise of its own? No. Digital transaction is linked with the banking industry. All of you are aware. We cannot go out and say we are doing digital transactions, digital payments, we are doing digital marketing. For every digital aspect of aspect that you are going, marketing also, you can see that at the back of it, there is a body which is working that is called to be as banking. So we are in digital 2.0 scenario. Now we are there in 0.1.0, we are social, mobile, and other ways. Earlier we had with the ATM. Now we are going to digital 2.0, where artificial intelligence, robotics way of payment, Internet of Things, and blockchain is the various avenue through which the payments are done. Now, today, when we are going to future in digital marketing, we also need to understand our future of digital marketing is based on digital payments. How are we going to do that? Digital marketing is based on what? Digital payments. So these are the avenues in which digital payments are constantly taking place in our country. Maybe Paytm, maybe Google Pay, maybe Mobi, Wiki, or Phone Pay. Now, everywhere we see digital payment, and we all together join together for digital payment. Okay, even if you buy a product, if you run a restaurant also, you see Phone Pay, you see Google Pay everywhere. So I will tell you how these modes of payment have increased in our country and how these transactions are taking place. Now, when I say about digital payment 2020, there are four ways through which we are going. Every time you see a new device that is coming up, digital payment scheme that is coming up, we can always see that there is always a smartphone is being built up, or a smartphone that will help in all the device, help the device to function. So whenever we think about digital payment, we think about phone. We think about what? Phone. Okay. So today I want to tell you, all of you will remember that our phones have changed from what we were using earlier to what we are using today. Why there is so much transformation in phone? When you go for a digital marketing platform, you cannot use an ordinary phone and work in that ordinary phone and say that I am doing a business. Even today, you get SMS on all field, every area, whether it is a train ticket or there is a education system, or it is going to be purchase of any farm products or any livestock. Still, you go for a digital payment. So there is an increase of smartphones as we go digital. Okay, so I will tell you why I am telling how digital payments are led with smartphones. Where India stands in digitalization? See, you can see. By 2025, our cash transactions will come down and our non-cash transactions are going to increase. What is that non-cash transaction? The same. The digital payments that we are going to do will be our non-cash transaction. Will be our non-cash transactions. Next, global mobile payment market. You can see everywhere. You book, every place there is a market. Retail market we call it entertainment market. Healthcare as a market. Energy and utilities we have, market. Hospitality and transport, others. So Asia is emerging as a greater market on an online platform. Do you go stand for entertainment tickets and buy nowadays? For a movie ticket, do you go and stand in a queue and buy? No. Healthcare, what are you doing? You are fixing an appointment and then only you are going. Hospitality and transport, bus transportation, air transport, railways, all we have gone to a digital platform. Digital retail is the largest segment, and your retail comes from where does this retail comes? This retail comes from an avenue of marketing where we see that markets are growing, markets are expanding. Now, today when we have come to digital payments, there are online payments, online transfers, there are telephonic banking, there are telephonic marketing that is being taking place. Earlier we used to tell telephonic no salesperson. First they used to come door by door, then through phone, but now we all have gone to digital way. So I want to tell you what are digital wallets, what are e-wallets, what is mobile wallet. Okay, there are three things that is being used again and again, and you will very frequently hear this is digital wallets, e-wallets, and one more thing is mobile wallets. Okay, your wallets have become digital. Okay, where you have in mobile transactions are taking place, online transactions are taking place. You also have biometric ATMs where your transactions or your payments are taking place. So whenever I say it is digital payment, please understand that digital payment is digital wallets, it is digital e-wallets, or payment wallets that are being used. Your all your cards, your credit cards, your debit cards, your payment avenues are called to be as wallets. Now, today in digital payment world, we have only two ways. The two ways in which one can use a system is either he will go from paper to digital or from digital to paper, or they are digital to digital, paper to paper. Okay, so now our papers are being converted in digital forms. We don't use paper currencies. In spite of that, we go for digital transactions. That is the reason it is called as payment instruments. So what are these payment instruments that we see every time? It is an umbrella of instruments, umbrella of your cards or your digital payments in an electronic mode that we are going to do it. Now, I will also tell you there is a narrow choice. Narrow choice means what? All of us may go with a very small thinking, paper versus non-paper. How many of them are willing to go and do that? But when we learn digital marketing, it is very essential that we have to go from paper to non-paper or cash to non-cash. It is abroad. From cash to non-cash that we are going. Now, so there are two parties to contract, payer and payee. You all will know. Either one party to contract want to go fully digital, or one party to contract say, no, I will go on cash, you go on digital. That is the choice. Or neither party pays digital channel. Today, yes, this is one thing, the payment grid that I want to show you. We all know only one source, business to business and business to customer in marketing, isn't it? These are the two channels in which we are been working throughout the time. But when you see this payment grid, it is an interconnectivity between different aspects or different people and different channels that we go. You all will agree with me that we are doing government to business, government to person. These are the things that we go in the grid. Then business to government, business to business, business to person to government, person to business, person to person. And finally, we'll say development community to government, development community to business, and development community to person. So this is how the matrix is being worked. And how this matrix is worked? This matrix is digital. You own a shop, you start a business. Do you run taking your electricity bill, telling that let me stand in a queue and do the payment and come back? No. You say let's go digital. Let's go. Online payment is there. Let's take up online payment. No, for small groceries. Okay, online groceries are available. Let's go for online groceries, online vegetables. So this is the payment grid through which it connects all societies. Salary. You ask your own employee how the salary is to be paid, cash or you have to pay digital. He will always say, sir, pay in my account. So that it is easy for me to withdraw the money, or easy for me to pay my other bills. Gifts. Now gifts has also become digital. Earlier, we used to find out the best gift and then wrap and go. Now we have gone digital on papers that gift are being remitted. So this is how we are becoming faceless, paperless, and now we have gone to cashless. Okay, you all will know that demonetization took place. Do you think this is the first time demonetization is taking place in India? No, this is the second time. Then you will say, I will also tell you how India is going to go under fully digital system, and your marketing is also going to go under fully digital system. See, you have bank cards, you have Aadhaar linked systems, you have a different interface, payment interface. Then you have mobile wallets, then point of sale, mobile banking, and micro ATMs, which you find almost in every hotels or every place. So when you say about the marketing technology that is changing, at the underlying marketing technology, there is something that is changing. Is called to be as financial technologies. Financial technologies will only change the marketing technologies. Okay. So we can say marketing of goods, everything I can make it digital. Okay. But I cannot go and tell my customer, come on, bring the money and pay it to me. This is my house number. Do you think anyone will come? No. They will say, do you have Google Pay? Do you have digital payment? We will transfer the money. So this is how we are going into digital bank scenario. We are going to the voice of the technology. We are going to robotics. We are going to cloud-based approach. Our payment service devices are different. It is purely biometric in which we are going. Now, this is what I was telling you. Three things are being interlinked. Two things are permanently interlinked. What are the two things that are permanently interlinked? Banking and telecom. How is banking and telecom interlinked? Okay, they are in partnership and they are the digital payment platform. You all will agree. 80% of Indians have got banking with them. All have bank accounts. Only 20% of them may not have bank accounts. Same telecom, communication. All of them will have mobile phone. Is there anyone you say don't have mobile phone? Very rare, very rare. It will be 1%, 2%. So banking put trust on the telecom industry, and telecom industry can only give services to banking industry. Do you think telecom has only for phone calling and receiving of calls? Is that the only thing? If you see banks also, do you only say that bank has the work of bank is only lending the money and borrowing the money, deposit and lending? No, there are various services. So banking has gone to telecom industry that every banking transaction can go through telecom industry. Now, if you see participants in the scenario, marketing has also gone to telecom industry. Do you all agree with me? We are in digital marketing. You cannot say that I will run it my own. I will work on my own. No, we all have gone to digital platforms. What is the digital platform? Through telecoms. We are operating through telecoms. We are working, and through telecoms we are functioning. Now, there are three types of mobile wallets. One is called to be as closed, second is semi-closed, and open. Now, as a merchant, when you do a transaction, you need to be very, very careful which source of UPI payment you are going. For your safer side, you always would like to go where you would get back the money. You do a transaction and the other party says the transaction is over, whether the other party has received the money or not received the money, I am not accountable for it. No, this type of transactions will not be encouraged. Sometimes, very rare, when you are in a situation when you have to transfer the fund and there is no other means through which a transfer of money can take place, at that time it is very feasible. You take the money and you transfer it and you give it. But open, semi-closed, and closed, when you look into all these three ways of transactions that are being taking place, wallets that we have, closed and semi-closed are not safe. But open transaction is somewhere where you can go and check back where your money was lost or in which area your money was not received, and you can get back the money. As an individual, as an investor, as we look into marketing, we all come under a conservative system where we want to see that a payment is made and I am also getting the receipt. See, someone tells, I have paid you for the product that I purchased and you have not received the money. Will you remain quiet? He tells, no, it is a one-time payment. See, I have made and again I cannot get back the money, so I will not pay. Will you just leave it? No. So we have to go into the safe hands where the transaction is done and you get the money. So open wallets are one which are controlled by banks, where the transaction in case of fraud or default, you can get back your funds. Now, I want to teach you something different today. Okay, all of you know when one payment is gone from one person to the other person, product reaching one person to other person, we all keep a record of it. Do you all agree that we keep a record of every product that we sell? Yes, we keep a record. The record may be for many purposes. The record may be for how much goods are moving out of me or how much goods are coming inside me. I keep a record. Let's all understand one thing. For example, you go for a digital platform, assuming that you are going to sell water bottles. Okay, either it is water bottles or pen, or you take sari, or you take any type of clothing that you want to sell, because clothes are the more avenue in which we do. But today, how are we going to deal with it? See, earlier it was something like this. An individual person, you call it a sole proprietor, he will record everything. Today I sold 10 bottles. Tomorrow I sell 20 bottles, 30 bottles. He will keep a record in his own books. Then afterwards, it came into that is called a standalone. Then it came to centralized. There will be a center where all the company's records will come, all the different channels of records will come. Then it became decentralized. You know, the zonal zone 1 keep your accounts, zone 2 keep your accounts, zone 3 keep, zone 4 keep your accounts. You may think why I am speaking about ledgers. It is not the ledger accounts that we prepare. You purchase goods and you pay cash is called as ledger. Am I clear to all of you? When I purchase and I do a payment, I call it ledger. When I sell and I get my payment is called as ledger because I record it. I record to whom I'm doing the transaction, how I'm going to do the transaction. Every time you transfer money to someone, you keep the record of his bank account. Why do you keep? You can always delete it, no? You think, no, next time if it is to be, money has to be sent or money has to be received, let me record it. These all are small forms of ledger. See, today you buy 100 bottles of water, Bisleri bottles of water. Will you not keep an account of it? Within how many days I'm selling? Is it 5 days I'm selling all the 100 bottles? Or I'm taking 20 days to sell the number of bottles? Who is coming and purchasing? Which avenue is best? Is individual good or a company or a tea shop, or which place is the best place? So I keep a record of all those to whom I'm selling, all those who are coming and purchase. This is called as ledger. This is the ledger. Okay, so whenever you go for digital marketing also, you may show it, but the underlying thing is what is. It is not that only advertisement that you are doing, but the whole process that you are going to take. What is that whole process? Taking the commodity from one person to another, storing in your place, selling it, marketing those products, and at the end, all of us are involved in profit system, a system in which we will earn profit or get back the money. Okay, so there are two systems. One is called as anonymous system and another is called as not anonymous system. What is the difference between anonymous system and not anonymous system? See, students, one thing you need to understand is anonymous is one where I do a transaction, I do a business, and I know that to whom all it is linked. You know, I buy goods from a supermarket, I place it in my online, then I give to a customer, I know how much payment is being done. This is called to be anonymous, where everything is transferred. But not anonymous is one situation where permission is required to keep all the transactions with you, or you need to get permission. You may not get the information so easily. You may not know from which end the transaction is taking place or from whom the goods are coming, who all are involved in bringing the goods inside the company. Is called to be as non-anonymous. So what kind of transaction are you planning to do? Will you go for anonymous or not anonymous kind of transaction? You should always go for anonymous. Now, this is told in a structured way. This is decentralized. This is distributed ledger, and the centralized, decentralized, and different ways in which distributed ledgers. How different people are connected. How money transaction. How my goods are being sold. So we are in the stream of distributed ledger. Whenever you go for online platform, it is called to be as distributed ledger. Now, when we see centralized, now no more we are centralized. You all will agree, no? Now we are working in a channel, omni-channel, or a homogeneous channel or heterogeneous channel. We are working with different people, and based on this transaction, the data is transferred from one end to the other end. See, now when I say this as ledger, you can take each one as one individual. All of us, when we are connected together and with one mind want to do a business, let's see from the first. If you are a business person, so from a supermarket you are purchasing, you are sending it to the small retail shops. From the retail shop it goes to the customer, then the customer, from the customer it is being used for different purpose, and finally it is going to some other party and it is being used. Or the money that you circulate, you purchase it, and this is the way. Then all of you agree together, there is a free flow of money. The transaction is smooth. The notes that we develop is smooth. If one of them will miss, I will also show you. See, all of them agree. The barcode in which you are transacting, all of them have the same barcode, or all of them have all the money transaction from one person to another person is agreed by all. Now, here you see, there is some error. It is not reaching anyone. This is a place where either you do a direct transaction or a place where there is some error that has occurred in one transaction. So you need to safeguard yourself from that error. So when you are together, the transaction is smooth. When there is something wrong going on, the transactions will not give you proper result. When the flow of goods is there, all of them, to everyone the barcode is correct, everyone the transaction. Otherwise there is error, your business stops. You are not able to transact further. No. Okay. So this is one where we all gather together and work, and this is one node through which one activity is moved from other activity. We call it as blockchain. Every block, it goes from A to it goes from B, then the money is transferred, then finally it comes and it becomes one. Okay. So this is decentralized system. All of them, anyone can join the network. There is no formal approval that is required. All of you can join. In a business, when you go, I need a customer, there should not be a limit, or there should not be a difficulty in reaching the. So we decentralize it and we work it out. Here, all of them give their consent. Okay, from participant, the goods are being transferred or the product is. So I want to just share you this transaction becomes public information and what is private information. Public information is something where all of you know what is happening. What is happening at the back end? What is happening, how the goods are moving from one person to another person. So when I sell it, for example, I sell 100 sarees or 100 bottles at rupees 10 at this cost in this time period. This is called as public information. I will get everything about it. Now, private information is something where I may not get all the information, and some of the information will be hidden within itself. How the transaction is taking place, to whom the transaction, who is the receiving end, who is not. You go to petrol bunks, they give you a slip. Okay, a payment slip once you put the petrol. If you take the slip only tells only few things, 4 or 5 things. The time that you have put petrol, the amount of petrol, the liters of petrol, and 2 transaction parties. Your HDFC Bank or ICICI Bank, 2 transactions. How this is being moved, in case the money is not reached, how it is being moved, you don't know. So this is called to be as private information. So you always take into account, do you want to go for a public information type of marketing, or you have to go for a private information type of marketing? Now, there is something new that is coming up with digital payments, and it is also going to come up with digital marketing. Okay, no more queues in the market. No more, you don't have to stand in the market like, many times you go supermarkets or clothing shops. Oh, we say online. There is also something that is coming to be called to be as multi-factor authentication for all payments. What is this multi-factor authentication? So there are 5 things that is going to take place. It is called as 4:1 ratio. So you can have fingerprint, eye scanning, facial recognition, voice identification, and data processing. So once you go into a shop, you will be scanned, and your fingerprint will be taken, eye scanning, face recognition, and voice identification. In data processing, you will have your bank account details. So once you tell, I need this product, for example, 10 kgs of rice. So it will be delivered to you, as well as the account through which it will be transacted will take the amount to the paying person. So this multi-factor authentication is very soon. India within 2025 is going to be completely digital. You may think, no, what is happening? Is it really going to happen? I will tell you the proof of how it is going to go digital in your payment, in your marketing system. And you can also see one thing that is going to change throughout the time is that your systems are going to be digital. Your systems are going, there is going to be a huge transfer in your systems. Okay, so this is multi-factor authentication. Second, you all would have known robo-advisory, or the future of investment that we are going in. That there will be robo-advisors who will come and tell you which online platform you want to go. Yes, robo-advisors will tell you. Which online platform you will get the more customers, which online platform you can be linked, robo-advisors will tell you. Which online platform where payments are safe, where customers rely more, this robo-advisors will tell you. Now we all have gone to contactless payment. You are also doing contactless marketing. Do you agree or not? Isn't it? You are doing contactless marketing. You are doing contactless online marketing, digital marketing, social media marketing, which is online. So there is something called as encrypted account data. You can see in your WhatsApp, you can see in your bank accounts and all. Encrypted account data. What is this? From one place to another place, when it goes, it changes. So there are three transformations you are going to see in marketing. It's multi-factor authentication, robo-advisors, and contactless payment. Now, to work for all these things, there is a platform that is working. It is called a central bank digital currency. I will just tell you a short note of what is central bank digital. You all will know who is central bank. We have RBI as central bank. Okay, there is something called as digital currency that is coming inside Indian market. Okay, you would have heard Bitcoin, you would have heard blockchains. What is this digital currencies? Can we have a digital currency? It is going to be public digital currency or private digital currency. Once it comes to central bank, it is going to be public digital currency. Geo is going to bring its own digital currency. No, Geo digital currency. It is going to come very soon. Okay, so who will bank recognize? If I make my own currency, will bank recognize? No, we will not get authentication. So there are authenticated sources through which digital currencies will enter into banking platform, and it will enter into central bank. So central bank digital currency is a platform in which digital currency markets are brought in, digital currencies will be brought in, and central bank will do the service of digital currency. So you may ask me, is that all our currency notes, rupiah will go off, rupee will go off from India? No, rupee will not go off. Because we have a central bank, we will have a currency rupee. But digital currency also will be brought inside central bank. You may also think of one thing, how will rural people use it? How can rural people use it? For rural people, I want to go back and tell you this, multi-factor authentication will come up. See, listeners, I want to tell you something. When ATM came, we all were hesitant of taking up ATM. Now, there are times when, a farmer has to go and ask someone, see, I have an ATM, I don't know how to operate. He goes to bank and tells, please write the check for me. Now, when we come to multi-factor authentication that is going to come to central bank, a farmer will go and stand before the digital pay board, and he will tell, his face will be recognized, his eye scanning will be done, his voice recognition, fingerprint. When all these things are come, his bank account details will come at that time. Even when he goes to market, if he tells these seeds are to be brought, that seeds can be done through multi-factor authentication. He can go, I want to purchase this. When he tells, automatically from his account, the money would be taken and the product will be delivered to him. So this is what central bank digital currencies are going to bring. You may think it is only for urban people. What about rural people? Rural people also the same thing will happen, where they will go and through authentication payments can be made. Digital currency payments are at a speed. India is very soon. India has brought in regulatory norms. You all know that digital payments in India, they are in the third phase of reform. UPI, UPI is under the fourth phase. For small sellers, they are bringing UPI. Small sellers, so no small online marketing. UPI 4.0 is being brought. UPI is also introduced in Singapore recently for the payment methods that we are being following. So this is about central bank payments. How central bank? You may ask, other countries have central bank. See, what we are doing, we are going from one channel to another, which is the longest channel. But today, we have a very shortest channel, one bank to the other bank. The transaction will take place. Your marketing also is going to become like one person to the other person. The marketing will take place. So you may think all banks have got the central bank digital. Yes, every country has got. All developed countries have got. China has got CBDC. US has told in its regulatory norms that China and Mexico's digital currencies will not be used in US. Another thing I want to tell you that China is the fast having control over digital currencies across the globe. Nepal in 2027 is going to be completely digital. So either you can have account-based payment, token-based payment, or you may have two-tiered payment. Now, I want to tell you something. As you all are you will be going for online payments. I want to tell you something that transaction plus 1 day, transaction T plus 1, T plus 2, T plus 7, T plus 40. Either you go for credit payment, a credit purchase, or you go for credit sales. Any kind of payment doesn't happen immediately. It takes time period for the settlement to take place. So once the digital currency mode will come, only there will be two intermediaries. One is receiving bank and one is the paying bank. Okay, it will be all token based and it will be fully network based. So this is how the cross-border payments will take place. So more than that, I want to tell you that every time you go and you do a transaction, credit cards you take, every card is different from the other card. You may say the same card it is, but its utility, its payments, its credit transfer, the percentage of commission that is being charged every time for the transaction that you is different. So I want all of you to know what kind of transaction you are going to do in online marketing. What kind of commissions that you need to pay in online payments that you have to do. Okay, and last that I want to tell is, we had fiat currency. You know what is fiat currency? The currency that we are transacting today is called fiat currency. That money to money transaction is called to be as fiat currency. Then we are going to go for cryptocurrency, which is told to be very unstable. But then one thing you need to understand, once cryptocurrencies will come in the market, it is private entities, it will become public only when it goes to central bank. So central bank is only going to take control of all these things, and based on central bank norms only, all these facilities will work on. So today in this session that we are seeing how there are various reformations that are taking place, various reformations that are working with bank, with technology, with future markets, and how world is going from cash-based to cashless market. Thank you for your time. Thank you for hearing. If you have any doubts, you can raise, you can ask your queries. I am there to answer. Just that I feel 3 minutes before so that we may have any kind of.
Ma'am, this Jagdishwari here. Thank you so much for the wonderful and very informative session.
Okay, thank you.
And just wanted to ask one question, ma'am. I'm an entrepreneur who has got a online shop. Online shop in the sense I don't have the website, but I do reselling. So, how do I make this digital payment for my reselling?
Ma'am, will you please comment? I can tell. Yes. Um, every payment will be made on digital platform, can be made on digital platform. So you don't have a website, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. I don't have a website, so maybe after going through the entire course of this, I'm planning to, develop a website or create a website on my
Yes.
own.
And now that you can go for digital payment is through your bank account. You share your bank account and people will transfer the money. But there are two best options that you can do now. Is once you start your website, you will give them the information of payment. Which payment are you going? Are you going for Google Pay or are you going for Paytm? Or you can also go for QR code, ma'am, which is becoming more authenticated, more easy. Here your products, your rates, and your payments also can can take place. Ma'am, your digital payment, sorry, ma'am. Your digital payment is your payment that is not taken in cash, but it is through the bank. The money comes to your account from one bank channel to the other bank channel or through Google Pay or any other mode. Are you clear, ma'am, what I told?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yes. Anyone has got any queries?
Ma'am, also one more request from my side on behalf of everybody. Your presentation is awesome, and it carries a lot of information which I am really not aware of.
Okay.
So, is there a possibility of sharing some information of your presentation?
I can send
Uh,
you the information. Madam is there, Sumati ma'am. I will send to ma'am. The
okay.
conveners are there who are conducting this. I will send to them. Ma'am, please be in touch and take this and use it for your purpose.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Any queries you can write to ma'am. And if madam will tell me, I will clear all your queries.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. On behalf of School of Commerce, Bhatia University, and behalf of the organizers, I take it as a privilege to thank Dr. Sharon Sophia, ma'am, for her wonderful presentation. Thank you so much, ma'am, for enlightening us on today's topic. Now it is the time to welcome the another resource person for today's session.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Resource person, Sanand Kumar, sir. We welcome you, sir. And here is a brief note about Sanand Kumar, sir. He is a Deputy Vice President at HDFC Bank and he owns 15 years of experience in retail branch banking, presently handling corporate salary relationship. Apart from that, he has completed his graduation BBM from Mysore University and MBA from ITM Bangalore. We welcome you, sir.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sumati ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Here, sir.
Sumati ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Ma'am, will you share the presentation now?
1 second, sir. Dr. Sharon, ma'am, can you stop your presentation?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, can you see my presentation?
Yes, sir. But your presentation is not visible, sir. But your screen is visible, sir.
1 second.
Okay.
You have my presentation with you?
No, sir. No, sir.
You don't have my presentation?
No, sir.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay.
Now, can you see the presentation? Hello. Can you see the presentation now?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, sir.
Can you see now?
Sir, your PPT is not visible, sir.
Now it is visible?
No, sir.
Now, I have shared this presentation with Sumati ma'am. Can you ask her to share the presentation? Can you see the presentation now?
No, sir.
We're able to see your video, but not the presentation.
I have already activated the screen.
Sir, you can once again represent it, sir.
Can you see the presentation now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's coming up. Yeah, it's coming up.
You all can see, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now
Okay.
the PPT is visible. Thank you.
Good afternoon, guys. Sorry for the inconvenience. I just made you guys wait for some 10 minutes. Okay. Thanks for joining. Okay. I'm Sanat. I'm from HDFC Bank. So I'll just take you through the digital marketing. Okay. So if you have any queries or anything in the middle of the presentation, also fine. You guys can ask me, or else once I finish the presentation, you guys can check with any of the queries which you want me to clarify. I should be able to help you out. Good to go?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep.
Now coming to the digital marketing. Digital marketing is an umbrella term for the marketing of products or services using digital technologies. So basically what happens today, marketing is an area where you create awareness about your product, because at the end of the day, your products get sold only when there is an awareness about your product. Okay. So how do you market a particular product? Through digital is all about digital marketing. Okay. So digital marketing basically involves marketing your products through internet. Okay. That might be either through phone or through your laptops or through your emails, okay, or through your SMSs. Okay. Now it refers to advertising delivered through digital channels such as search engines. Search engines are basically, when you go and search for a particular product, like, in Google search or in Yahoo search. Okay, so there you see the top 4 or 5 search which comes. So that's about the search engines. So they will be given a priority basis the way they have been paid to Google or Yahoo. Okay, so they have been asked to display their products in the beginning, so that create more awareness. Now coming to the next thing, why are people going for online? Okay, the critical things why people are going online is, today we are in the era of digital world. We expect everything to be on your fingertips. Example, like, you, if your phone is in your hand, means your entire world is in your hand. You have access to all the information available on the phone. You want to make your banking transactions, you can make it through phone. You want to call somebody, you can call through phone. You want to talk to somebody through video, you can do it through phone. And you want to search something through internet, you can do it through phone. So what happens is, since we are used to that kind of an digital technology, okay, so online is very important to create awareness. So this comes with, you know for information of a new products and services or a location. Like, take an example, like, you go to a new location, you want to know the things around you, you can search through that. Or a new product has been launched, you want to know the features of that particular product, you can get it just by searching about that particular product. Or you want to know the price of the product, which is available online. You want to know the features, that is also available online. And also, through digital marketing, we have the basic tools like
Uh, Dear participants, there is some technical error. Our resource person will be right back.
என்னப்பா பண்ண?
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, sir, Sanat, sir.
You can hear me, ma'am?
Yeah, it is audible.
Okay. Sorry, the line got disconnected. That is why.
Yeah, because of some technical issues.
Okay. See, now
Yes.
I was talking about like why are people going for online? Okay, so in this, the critical things which I was telling is, information which is available about the product and the services which that particular product provides, and also the location where those particular products are available. All these things are available online. That is why today people go for an what do we
Sir,
call?
your PPT is not visible, sir.
Presentation is not visible.
Oh, okay. See, what I'll do is I will share this PPT once the presentation is done. Sumati ma'am has this PPT because
Okay.
I'm presenting through phone. Okay, that is why you. I think the visibility is little low. Okay, so excuse me for this. Anyway, I will share this PPT. I have already shared this PPT with ma'am. So
Sir,
ma'am will.
excuse me, Sanat, sir.
Ma'am.
Yeah. Sorry for the delay. Ms. Neha Jayalakshmi is having your PPT in WhatsApp.
Huh.
Okay. She will share you now immediately.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. So if she will
Be
share the
comfortable.
PPT, then I will stop my screen sharing. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Okay, I will stop my screen sharing and I will wait for your instruction to take through. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, okay. Now it is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just go to the third slide. Now it is visible, right?
Neha is ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, visible, sir.
Okay. Just go to the third slide, ma'am.
Yeah. Parallelly, she will coordinate with you.
No problem, ma'am. Yeah. Go down. No, above. The third slide, third one. Yeah, below. No, above. Third one. This is I think fourth or fifth. Third slide. 4 of 21, 3 of 21. We need to go. Yeah, this one. Okay. So this is what I was talking about. Why people are going online. Okay, because it has online has all the advantages. Okay, in terms of the cost as well as in terms of the distance and all these things. So what happens with the cost? With less cost, you have access to lot of crowd, and distance is no barrier to online because it does not have any effect on where you stay, where you are. So you have access to all the informations. So today in the world of digital marketing, the more important thing is awareness of your product and availability of information. These two are very critical in digital marketing. That is why people go for online. Now coming to the other information, online also provides you general information about the product, not only the product, what is required for the digital marketing to create awareness. So those things are also available in the online, so which helps in the digital marketing. Can you go down next slide? Yeah, so basically digital marketing consists of, okay, the one thing is the web design, content marketing, online retail sites, and then your mobile marketing, and your social media marketing, your email marketing, your SOE, which is search engine optimization, and customers are key. So what happens, how do we make sure that the digital marketing is effective, is through make sure that all these eight components, all these eight components are critical. Now web design is very important in terms of digital marketing, because today customers will not have time to go through every step and search for a particular information. So web design is designed in such a way that it should be customer friendly. Now just to give you an example, the best, what do we say, when Nokia has introduced the phone, okay, the Nokia numbers, okay, the one which were the Nokia mobile design was more customer friendly than anyone when it was introduced. But Nokia failed to take advantage of that benefit which they had. Other competitors have taken over. So web design is a place where you need to read customer mind and design website according to their mind, how customer thinks when he wants to search for a particular product. Okay, where does he go, and how easily the information inside the web is available to the customer. I know it is available in the web, but how easily, how conveniently it is available to the customer is what is all about web design. And then comes content marketing. So when you are designing a web, you also input the contents about the particular product. So here what you need to do is, what are the critical contents which is required to create awareness and to make sure that website is available to the customer. So these are the critical contents which is required to create awareness and to make sure that website is available to the customer. So these are the critical contents which is required to create awareness and to make sure that website is available to the customer. So coming to the Ma'am, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry, it got disconnected. I'm extremely sorry for that. Okay, can you just share? Okay, now coming to your online retail sites. See, these are basically, when you go for a searching, you will see the retail space available. So how do you put your particular product in that particular retail site is all about online retail sites. Then comes your mobile marketing. See, mobile marketing is basically sending an SMS to customer and asking him to show the interest in that. And then when he clicks on that particular SMS, he will get to know about the benefits what we are offering to the customer. Take an example, like you would have gone to a Van Heusen showroom or an Arrow showroom some during festive season. So that time they would have captured your mobile number. So what do? They send an SMS to you stating that during the year end, please walk into our store where you come with a code, you will be able to get an additional discount. That's about the mobile marketing. And today we have the social media things like Facebook, Twitter, and your Instagrams. So here you have your posts, and that posts also carry the hits. So what happens, you put it in your Twitter or a Facebook, interested people will go through that, and if any of your followers are there, they also have a visibility to your product and the content and the information. And then comes your email marketing. Email marketing is basically you have shared your email ID. You will get an email from the basically from the product team stating that these products are available for you. You click here. So if you're interested, you will be able to click on the link and you will be able to get the information about that particular product. And then comes the search engine optimization, which is very important in today's world, because if I'm looking for a particular product, if I know the site, I'll directly go to the site. If I don't know the site, if I don't know much about that, then you go for a search engine. So when you go for a search engine, okay, you will get top 4 or 5 basis, how they have been paid to Google. So basis that your particular product and your information will be displayed. So usually people click on the first 2-3 engines, 2-3 links, so that they have been paid more, and that gives a better visibility because you have been given priority compared to others. And then comes your customers, because at the end of the day, even this digital marketing is based on human intervention, because at the end of the day, after providing all the information, somebody has to buy your product, somebody has to get an awareness of your product, and then only they'll go and purchase the product. So with all this web design, content marketing, and your the retail sites, mobile, social media, email, search engines. Finally, if customer is ready to get the information which he wants, if he is getting the information and the content which is required about that particular product, and once he gets an awareness about that particular product, then he goes and purchases that particular product. Can we move to the next? Now, types of digital marketing. See here, as I have discussed earlier, the email marketing. See, what happens with the email marketing is basically, when an email is sent to a customer, we know how many people are interested and how many people are not interested through the link itself. So many people, when they design their email in such a way that the marketing mails will directly go to trash, but some people will check. So an average, if 100 emails has been sent, the hit rate is around 2 to 3%. So if I am sending an email to 100 people, 2 to 3% are the one who click on the email. So that is the information which is provided. So email marketing has a very low hit rate. Okay, that about email marketing. Then come influencer marketing. Influencer marketing means what happens? I have bought a product. Okay, I am impressed with that particular product. So I write something about that particular product. Take an example, like I have been traveled to a hotel. Okay, so what happens? I post about that hotel and the hotel's facilities and all in my Instagram or on a Facebook or in Twitter. So people who are following me, they also show interest on that. That's called influencer marketing. Basically, I am influencing my followers to get some awareness about a product, means basically the hotel facilities and other things, because I have enjoyed that. That's about influencer marketing. And then come viral marketing. Viral marketing is basically, what happens? I share the information with all my followers, so they in turn share the information with their followers. So it just spreads across all the channels. And then comes your mobile marketing. As I mentioned, mobile marketing, here there are two distinction between the mobile marketing. One is social media mobile marketing, other one is the SMS mobile marketing. So SMS mobile marketing is where the respective customers will send an SMS. Just to give an example, like I have usually on a weekends, I might go to an ice cream shop. So what do they do? So they take my mobile number and they send me an discounted coupon on a Friday itself, so that they motivate me to visit him the next weekend, which is Saturday or a Sunday. So they observe that and make sure that their customers have been informed about the offers which they are giving. So even if the respective customer is not interested for an ice cream that particular time, he still goes because he got an SMS. That is how you get hooked on to your own customer. Okay, that's about the SMS mobile marketing. Then comes, in the mobile marketing, you have access to your internet on the mobile, where you have access to your data, like your Facebook, okay, your Twitter, your Instagram, those things. Then comes your radio and TV ads. Today, radio and TV ads, we can't measure. It only says, like, at this point of a time, so many people were viewing my particular ad. That only we can say. But To what extent is that ad effective, we will not be able to measure, but still that just gives an awareness about your product. At least people know like this particular product is available in the market, either through radio or through TV channels. Then your electronic billboards. Electronic billboards are, you can say the modern day ads which available at the cities. Earlier we used to see the signboard. Earlier we used to see the normal clipboards with big banners and all. So this is just an advanced version of it, where at the traffic signals and at the prime locations, you will see the electronic display which has a better visibility, and it attracts customers, and people do look at it and it remains on their mind, because the recall is more, because usually you see these things on place where you see a lot of footfalls are there. Okay, so that is where this particular electronic billboards comes into picture. As I mentioned, the search engine is one which we discussed. So in case of a search engine, as I told, if I'm searching for a particular product, the information or the supplier related to that particular product will reflect in order of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so and you as a person, you select whom you would like to start business with, or would like to know more about that particular product from the vendor which is available in the search engine options. Then pay per click. Pay per click is a very attractive mode of digital marketing. So what happens is, in case of a normal TV or a radio, we don't know how many people actually shown interest, how many people have seen. We only know like these people have watched, but to what extent we don't know. In case of a pay per click, when an email is sent or when a message is sent to a customer, if that customer clicks on that particular link, that will get recorded at the back end. So that's what I was talking about in email marketing. 2 to 3% is the hit rate where people click on that particular link. It's about clicking on that particular link and just going through the information. Okay, some people who directly delete, but 2 to 3% is the hit rate on the clicking on the link. And then comes your social media marketing. In case of a social media marketing, as I told, you have access to social media through phone as well as through your laptops. Okay, so today I can say 30 to 40% of our time we will be carrying our mobile in our hand. Okay, more than that, and in that 30 to 40% time is what you will be spending your time on social media, like accessing your Facebook, or accessing your Twitter, or accessing or watching videos, or accessing your Instagram posts and all. So what happens when an information has been put or a post has been put in any of these social media sites? Okay, the people who are interested will get highlighted by default, because when I'm signing for a particular social media site, I will say my areas of interest. Like take an example, like I'm a person who's interested in finance, and who's interested in economics, and who's interested in government. So when I select this politics, so when I select this, any post, put it across in this, that will come in my Facebook as your area of interest. In the similar way, they'll also say like, would you be interested in any products or anything? So when I identify those things, so when social media post is put, so I do get those posts, so I go through that post. So one is, in Facebook, I have an option to see the post, click on that, and go and get more information about that particular thing. Today, what is happening in social media post is, so you get a lot of ads from the brands. Okay, like you get extra discounts on a particular product as you have already visited, and many times you get registered yourself for that, and by following that particular brand, you also get recognized. So you also get an added advantage there on a social media. Then comes your content marketing. In case of a content marketing, as I discussed earlier, okay, so the critical information or a critical content which is required for the customer to know the product, or to make sure that he can take a decision of buying that particular product. That's all about the content marketing, because content is very important in terms of the marketing, because you don't have too much space or too much information to be shared. A less information, but a critical information which is required to make sure that particular product gets sold, is about content marketing. Can we move ahead? Okay, now comes the evolution of digital marketing. Okay, so this I will just take a little less time because this already we have discussed. So earlier, we had an Prodigy, this one ComServe. So then we have America Online, and then SMS messaging, which was there in 1992, and now later we have moved to a stage where today we basically look at infographics, visual content marketing, which are very critical, because what happens with the visual content marketing is a, a a one picture can describe more than 10 words. So that is why the visual marketing is most effective in, especially in digital marketing, because if I need to say something, if I describe that particular thing through my visual, uh, that will have a better, better recall when it comes to, that will have a better recall when it comes. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Now we can hear, sir.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Audible.
okay. So that is about the so in case of a visual marketing, with less, just with couple of visuals, I can communicate more content, which is required for customer to move ahead with the decision of product purchasing. Okay, and Internet of Things, and then your email and social online ads. So here what happens is, as I mentioned, Internet of Things is basically, you get connected with all your day-to-day activities with internet. Like, take an example, like you want to make sure that who is visiting your home, you can get that recorded. That is through Internet of Things, because where you get connected your house with your mobile, or you want to unlock your car through phone. That is again an Internet of Things, because you just need to lock or unlock a car with the help of a mobile, and you can switch on switch off your AC, or switch on your geyser, and lock or unlock your house. Okay, all these things can be done through digital. That is about Internet of Things, and that is going to be the future. Okay, so we will not discuss much on that here. Can we move ahead? So this is about what has happened in the last 10 years. So basically during 2012 and 13, where e-commerce development, which was happened in European countries as well as American countries. Okay, then it moved to India. Okay, and then we have during 2014 15, where we see the digital marketing taking advantage, and where people started using more internet and more data usage, and more people got registered for smartphones. All those things happened, and the maximum growth was between 2014-15 to 15-17. Okay, and we will see more growth between 2018 and 2020. Also, we will see a huge growth on the number of people using the smartphones. See, what is happening is, every year we keep on adding more mobile users. So the first thing is to make sure that customers start using the mobile, and after using the mobile, they get upgraded to the smartphones. Smartphones are when they start using your WhatsApp, and they start using your all social media sites through the mobile. Can we move ahead? Okay, so this I have already discussed. Can we move ahead? Yeah, see, phase 2 is what we were discussing, like, with SOEs, search engine optimization, and pay per click was born in phase 2, as I told. Okay, so here what happens is, basis now in the search engine also, when I am paying Google for some particular thing, so I also have a condition stating that how many people click on my site, where as a vendor, I will be showcasing my particular product. So this was born. And then we have the Google AdWords. Google used to give ads. Whenever you get into Gmail, you used to get ads, or whenever you go for a search engine, you used to get ads about that particular product. So, but that and all, you have ads from all products, and it's not like your area of interest or anything. So that is where you can't filter ads in terms of search engines. You will get products, you will get about the information about a product which is available to you online. So whatever the product you want, you search particular product and you get information about that particular product. So that time we had Yahoo as well as Google, but now people use more Google than Yahoo. And Google has taken over all search engines. Okay. And as per my information, Apple is also coming up with its own search engine. As of now, Google is leading the search engine. So Apple is working on that. In the next 1.5 year to 2 years, at least in the next 1 to 1.5 years time, you will see Apple have its own search engine. Okay. So they are already working on that. You will see an exclusive Apple search engine very soon for Apple phone users. Move ahead. So in phase 3, we have social media marketing. As I mentioned, social media marketing is more about how active you are on a social media, like your Facebook and your Twitter, as well as or your Instagram. Okay, so what has happened is today the 3 or 4 biggest IT companies, technology companies in US, which is Google, which is Apple, and then we have Netflix. So these 3-4 companies rule the internet world. So every customer, every person who is using the internet has been glued on to these particular products. Like, either you will be glued on to Google for a search, or you will be hooked on to your social media sites. Okay, so you spend your 40% of the time there. So in case of a social media marketing, as I mentioned earlier, so the interested person will get the information about that particular product basis his request which he has put at the time of signing up. That is one. And also, when randomly an information has been sent to customer, okay, if he has shown interest in that particular product, next time he gets that information. So that is where, when you go to Instagram or when you go to Facebook, okay, when you go for a search, you will get the information basis what you have seen previously. Like if you see, like, previously, if you would have seen previously you would have seen presentations or videos about something about government or economics or anything. So next time when you go for a search, by default you will see those informations available to you online before you clicking on anything, because you have shown previously that particular interest. So when any product or anything which comes at that point of a time, it will reflect there. So whenever you go for a search in a social media, it will provide you the information basis what you have done what search you have done previously. So they would have already studied your behavior about what content you are interested in and what information you are interested in, and they provide you that interested information to you without you searching for. That is the advantage of social media marketing, because you are spending so much time on a social media. Okay, so whenever you search, whenever you see anything, it will get recorded, and they understand your areas of interest and provide information basis your areas. Now, just to give you an example, you are a person who will be interested in knowing more about current affairs. So in that case, what happens, or you are a person who is interested in knowing about the stock markets. So in that case, you get information about these particular things when you get into your particular social media site. Okay, so people who are in that particular segment, they try to sell their products through these modes. So when you go for information about the stock market, you see the stockbrokers or others and what products they have will be available to you on social media site. So you don't have to actually go and search for it, because you have already shown interest in that particular product and they provide you the information. So it is up to you the next time that Would you like to continue the same, or would you like to go ahead with other search? Can we move ahead? Okay. So in case of the main benefits of the digital marketing is, as I mentioned earlier, the time and effort saving. In case of a digital marketing, okay, your efforts are only limited at your end. Okay, the same the effort which I need to put for 100 people is same as I need to put for 1,000 people, because I design the content only once. Later, how I put it across to my team, sorry, how I put it across in my social media, or how I put it across to people is up to the marketing team. So what the initial work remains constant, so you don't have to worry too much about the effort. And in case of a time, in a single time, I can reach out to a lot of people who have access to internet. So here I don't have to segregate, like, we will have a location wise strategy or anything. So across India, I can get access to people who are using that particular social media site, or who are using, if they're watching a TV, it's available to them, or if they're accessing mobile, it's available to them on the mobile. And then comes the flexibility. See, flexibility is very important, because you see the normal ads where you need to design the ad according to the age group or whatever it is. But here, since it's more about the content marketing, and visual thing, okay, you just need to make sure that it is more flexible, as it only depends on it is not with different locations, it is only at one point where you get it launched. Then comes your real-time analysis. This is very important in case of a digital marketing, because today, if I'm placing an ad in a TV, I don't know how many people have actually shown interest, because I can only see how many people have seen at that point of a time. But in case of a digital marketing, through your social media or through email, I know how many people have clicked on it, which is a better indicator than the earlier one. And the next level is, when a customer has clicked and went ahead and purchased. As I mentioned earlier, if a mail has been sent to 100 people, 2 to 3 people are going to click on the link. So out of the 2 to 3, how many people actually go and purchase that particular product? Even that can be measured in advanced digital marketing. That is where digital marketing is effective, because I can go to the last nth minute and get my productivity measured. Which means, if I have sent mail to 1,000 people, out of 1,000, 2 to 3%, which is around 20 or 30 people, have clicked on the link. Out of the 20, 30, 1 or 2 people have bought the product. That is where your real-time analysis will get counted. Because if I'm marketing my particular product through these search engines or through social media, I can clearly track them, because I can track the click, I can track the purchase also. And then come your instant feedback. So this is very important. What happens in digital marketing is, a person has bought a product and he has shared his feedback. If he is happy with your product and he has shared a good feedback, that itself is an good awareness, because 10 good feedbacks are better than 100 new features. So a good feedback will always help to create more awareness and more goodwill to the product. And then comes economical. As I mentioned, it's only one time cost. Okay. And without much logistical issues, you can access to large number of people, and it is economical also, as you need just design the website and send the information. You don't have the logistical issues in terms of digital. And the other one is impactful. So this is again an important one, because as I mentioned, we are going to market our products, or we are going to create awareness about products to the people who are interested. Because if we are placing an ad in a TV, or in a radio, we don't know how many people are interested. But in case of a social media, what happens? I'm sending to a person who has shown interest in that particular area, which is very important. So the chances of people hitting the right people is more in digital marketing, because we have already done the analytics of the people who are interested in that particular product, or who have shown interest in that particular product. Can we move ahead? Ma'am, can we move ahead? Ma'am, can we move ahead? Hello? Ma'am, next slide, please. Ma'am, can you move ahead? Next slide, please. Hello?
Yeah, yes, a few seconds, sir.
Yes, sir. The slide is moving.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Ma'am,
Is
can
my
we move to the
voice-
next slide, please?
Yes, sir. We have moved to the next slide, sir.
The PPT is visible. Move to another slide. Sir, which one is okay, sir?
Hello? Can we move to the next slide?
Yeah, yes, sir. Which slide,
Ma'am, can
sir?
we move to the next slide? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Here, sir. Which
Hello?
slide, sir? You confirm, sir.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Haha.
We can hear you, sir. Which slide you want, sir?
Yeah, 1 second, just calm down. Yeah. You can go with that slide which we were discussing, right? The where you can you hear me now?
Sir, your voice is audible, sir. It's like, sir, objectives of DM, sir, after benefits of DM, or you want me to move
No,
to the objectives?
objectives is done because I just
Okay,
okay.
sir.
Go ahead
Shall
with
we?
objectives of digital marketing.
Okay, sir.
Not benefits, next objectives. Yeah, see, objectives, as I mentioned, read the right audience. Okay, reach the right audience. The critical objectives, there are four objectives for a digital marketing. So here you have an objective to reach the right audience, which is very important, and you can continuously engage with the audience. See, this helps in people who are interested in a particular product and they would like to know more about that particular product. That is how you keep on engaging with your customer with more information about your product, more information about your product features and those things. Then by providing more information, you will create curiosity, you will create an eagerness in the mind of a customer to get motivated to buy that particular product. That is where the action comes into picture. And then the last one is maximize return on investment, because in digital marketing, your hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, your
Yeah.
voice is audible.
Because in digital marketing, okay, your investment is low, and on that your return. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So the last one is investment on return on investment. Okay, so here what happens is, whatever the investment which I make, it will be a one-time investment, and the returns I can go to the last minute and last person and measure it. Like, I spent so much money on that particular creating an awareness, and what is the success? Like, how many people have clicked on the link, how many people have purchased it. So you can go to that extent. So here you can measure your return on investment and you can increase your return on investment. Can we go to the next slide? So the key components of digital marketing here, whenever you are designing a marketing strategy, especially digital marketing strategy, these 9 things are very important. Okay, so you need to set a goal and then the objective. See, the goal is basically, goal will be clearly in terms of the numbers. Like, my goal is to reach, I can say, my goal is to sell some thousand products. But what is the objective? Objective also, to make sure that to reach that particular goal, how many people I need to reach out. Like, to make sure that I get 100 clicks or a 200 clicks or a 300 clicks, I should have an equal number of audience, which is at least 30-40 times more than the number of audience which I want them to click, which is clear about define your objectives and goals. And then create buyer persons. Here what happens is, here you need to know what the individual information, like a person, what is his area of interest, what is his income. See, there's no point in giving information to a person who is a college student. If you are giving information about a car to a college student, it will not make any sense, because he's not interested in, he does not have an income capacity to buy a car. So you should know whom are we targeting. For a college student, I need to create awareness or target college students for a particular product. And similarly, when I'm when I'm targeting vehicles like, you know, four-wheelers or two-wheelers, I should know whom should I target. So for a four-wheeler, no point in creating awareness for a person who is earning 1 lakh or a 2 lakhs per annum. So I should also look at their income level and their standard of living, all those information. And then we should also look at our sorry, I think can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sorry, there is a lot of disturbance. I'm extremely sorry, guys. Okay, so here, sorry, I moved to this one. The second objective, the second strategy should be define your target market. As I mentioned, you know, what product I am selling and who are my target audience. Target audience in digital marketing is very important because you are spending a lot of money in through these internet users, so internet providers. So here you need to make sure that there's no point in doing a mass marketing, but mass marketing with a targeted segment. Are we targeting, you know, high-end, high net worth individuals? Are we targeting people with, hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Are we targeting people with lower or mid-income group, or are we targeting college goers? So college goers means what are the products which I can target? I can target the costumes. I can target, you know, what are the basic accessories like, you know, your I can say your perfumes, those basic things is what I can target for a college audience. Similarly, if I'm looking out for a mid segment for a high income groups, then I can look at targeting what their requirements. What is that? So people look for a travel, people look for a vehicle. So those are the target segment which I need to look at when I'm creating my when I'm making sure that identifying the respective target segment. Then comes social media. As I told, you know, social media is all about your Facebook, Twitter, and then Instagram. Okay. And then comes your email marketing. As I mentioned, if I have given my email, I will get the link. So if I'm interested, I'll click on the link, or else I will just leave it. Just calm down. Let me go up now. No, not this. Come down, come down. Go to the previous slide. Yeah. Go up. Go up. Yeah. Budget. Budget is again an important thing because you have a limited budget. Okay. Of course, we can measure even to the nth point whether we have earned or not. But budget is something, you know, you everyone will have a constraint to that. So my reach also will have a budget. So we have to keep budget in mind. Okay. So how much money I'm spending on my ad and what is that effectiveness is very important because budget is where you know your success get measured. And your ad campaigns, okay, so your ad campaigns again, you know, it's part of your marketing strategy. Okay, how are you going to give ad? Like, are you going to give posts on a Facebook? Are you going to give on an social media? Or you want to give it through the links? Or you want to give it through the emails? Or you want to give it through the SMSs? Okay. Then, as you told, content marketing. Okay, content marketing is both your information as well as your visual thing. Okay, so this is very important because whatever you want to communicate, that can be communicated through a quality content. The content has to be quality and informative. Okay, the content can't be boring because content is very important when you are doing especially digital marketing. At that point of a time, if you are not able to catch that particular customer interest, you will not be able to sell your product, which is very important. Next, can you just come down? I need to go for the third row. No, not there. Then competitor search. See, competitor search is again information which is required because if I am selling one particular product, I need to know my competitor. When I search about my competitor, I get to know what is that which he is offering, and how can I offer, or how can I differ, how can I offer my particular product uniquely to the customer, which is very important in digital marketing. So I should also look at my competitor search and find out what are my competitor strength, and then build on his weakness. Okay. And search engine optimization, which we have already discussed. Okay, top 3 or 4 options what you get is, where you get more hits. So once customer clicks on that, then it is up to you, like how you provide information to the customer. Remarketing is basically, a person who has shown an interest in that particular product. Take an example, like you have got a link, okay, and you have gone through an information about a Van Heusen shirt or an Arrow shirt, but you did not buy a particular product. So within a week's time or the next 2 days, you get an SMS or you get an email alert stating that, sir, you have visited the site, you have shown interest, okay, you have just stopped in the middle, would you be interested in going ahead? That is called remarketing and creating, better recall in the mind of a customer. The measure is the last point. As I mentioned, here I can go to the nth person or the last person also to measure the success of that particular ad, because I know how much I have spent, I know how many people have clicked, I know how many people have bought, and I know what is my income of that particular on that particular awareness, this one. So that particular awareness marketing. So here the measurement is very important, and the advantage of digital marketing is I can measure it. In case of other marketing, a normal ads, you can't measure the success, because an ad is given, we don't know what has happened. Okay, I can say, like, 100 people have watched and I don't know how many people have bought. But here I can say 100 people have clicked on the link, out of that 3 people have bought, okay, out of the 2 people have given a feedback, which is very important. So measurement is very critical in terms of digital marketing strategy. Can we move down? Next slide. Move ahead. This is information. It's okay. Move ahead. Next slide. Yeah. See, this is very important. If you can see the internet users in India, okay, so we were around, just little up, yeah, we were around 137 million users in 2012. Okay, so which has moved to 730 million users. Okay, which is nearly 5 times more than what we were 8 years back. Okay, and we can see another 14 to 15% growth in the next 1 year time. So every year the internet user growth is around 10 to 15%, especially in India. And now we are getting internet connection to the rural areas also, and with Digital India initiatives and all, we will see more growth in the internet users. So when we see more growth on the internet users, what happens? More people start accessing, your WhatsApp, your social media content, and now people watch even news and movies in internet, through their mobile. So this what happens? So people started using more and more internet than their TV or TV. Even today, if somebody wants to watch a movie, instead of watching on a TV, they watch it in the mobile only. That is through internet, right? So that is how internet is taking over your other competitors, like your radio as well as your TV channels. Okay, we will see an average of 14 to 15% growth, okay, in the next 1 to 2 years time. Okay, and we will see more growth in the rural area, because more or less urban areas and metros have been already occupied, and in urban and metros you will see each person carrying 1 or 2 mobiles, and they all have a smartphones. But smartphone penetration is very low in rural India. Okay, so once we have a basic smartphone at a lower cost, you will see more people using internet, and more data will be used, and you have access to more people, and you can sell your product to more people. Can we move ahead? So this is a small stats about the digital marketing. Okay, this information you can just take it through the slide. That is enough. I don't want to explain much there, because it's just an information. That's all. So the factors of influence in digital marketing is important. Okay, here the main factor is a shift from man-made to automated mediums. So earlier the marketing was more about a man-made. Today it is automated, because I do analytics of my customers and their behavior, and then I market my particular product. So when I'm marketing my particular product, I am not giving information about my product to all who are available in the world. I'm giving information to people who have shown interest in my particular product, and at some point of a time they have shown interest on the particular product. So here the next one is digital medium seen as benefits of precise and customized targeting. So here the customized targeting is an important word, because when I'm targeting a customer, okay, I can customize the product. So just to give you an example, if I'm targeting, young woman. So then basically what is the products? Young women look out for what? Young women look out for the cosmetics, and young women look out for the trendy outfits. So those are the things which I can target. And when I'm talking about customizing the outfits, okay, customizing the products, so I should be able to offer them a product which they are shown interest in the previous. So and where they have shown interest in their earlier search. And the rising smartphone penetration is anticipated to grow by 800 million over the next half decade. So this I have already discussed. As of now, in the rural area, we see very few people using the smartphones. We will see that with the penetration of low cost smartphones, you will see more internet users, which lead to more digital marketing. And the upsurge in the robotics and artificial intelligence. So here, robotics and artificial intelligence is little advanced in terms of digital marketing. Okay, the reason why I want to say this is, robotics and artificial intelligence is in the advanced stage of marketing, because there, I'll give an example today. An investment advisory can be done through robots. Okay, so what happens? Basis the customer requirement, I have an robo. Just to give an example, in HDFC Bank, there is a robo by name Eva. So if you ask a question like, how do I request for a debit card? So she'll be able to answer with the information which we have already fed Eva. So like that. And similarly, if you want an investment advice, okay, so first you need to just identify yourself, whether you are a risk averse or a risk taker, or you are a conservative. So basis that, you will say like, you want to invest over a period of next 5 years time or a 10 years time. That will be able to provide you what are the investment options available, how much you want to invest in mutual funds, how much you want to invest in stocks, and how much you want to invest in other financial products. So this is basis the information which we have already fed to the robo, which is, as we call in HDFC Bank, we call it as an Eva. So she should be able to guide you. This is again basis the past performance only. So they will not be able to predict what will happen in the future. Robotics they can only help you to provide information basis what has been fed into them, and basis the past performance they will recommend. Okay, artificial intelligence is the advanced version. Here what happens is, I study the customer past behavior. So just to give you an example, okay, what happens if a customer has a credit card? Okay, we know where and all he spends. So, and we know what is his income and how much he spends. So take an example like, I have taken, okay, I'm a regular shopper in Amazon. So I'll be using my credit card in Amazon. So whenever there is an offer, automatically I will get an SMS stating that you have offers on Amazon. Why don't you go and purchase? If you use the respective bank card, you get additional discount. So this is called artificial intelligence, where I use the existing information and come to a conclusion in identifying the right target segment and targeting them or motivating them to purchase a particular product. Okay, and in case of artificial intelligence, we do have, we also check the customer credibility also. So what happens if I have a customer's credit score, if I have his income, and if I have his expenses, I can offer him different loans also, and different products. So basis his requirement, before he look out for, take an example, if customer has bought a car 3 years back. So what is the behavior of a customer? How many once in how many years he changes his car? Take an example, like if a customer changes car every 3 years. So before he looks out for a car, after 3 years, the respective bank will go to the customer and tell him that you have this, you usually change car every 3 years. So you have an option for a car loan. Now, would you be interested? Okay. Or, like some customers will be traveling during Christmas or a New Year time. So why don't we offer a personal loan to them in the month of November or a December where they can plan for their travel? So this is about artificial intelligence. What happens? I study my customer behavior basis his past experience and then predict his future usage of particular product. That is called artificial intelligence. Okay, can we move little up? Okay, and then there are various other factors responsible as well, which I have already discussed. Can we move ahead? So digital marketing trends in India. Move ahead. No, calm down. Yeah. So digital marketing trends in India. Digital marketing trends. The last. The digital marketing trends. Next. So these are the 5 digital marketing trends. Okay. So here, in case of a digital marketing, as we mentioned, today we see more people using social media, which is Flipkart, which is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and then your WhatsApp and all. So there's going to be upsurge on the number of people using these particular sites. Okay, so until and unless if you are not present there, you will not be able to reach out to more audience. Okay, and here its vernacular will go mainstream for brands. Here, you see people getting into their own languages and all, which helps the respective customer in a big way. And augmented reality, which again will be the pickup of the momentum, and better audience targeting through artificial intelligence and first party data. See, this is what I was discussing in artificial intelligence. So here I will be able to identify the right customer. So normally when I'm sending an email, as I mentioned, I will see 3 people who's going to click on my link. If I do artificial intelligence and send the ad or send the information, my hit rate will go up to more than 40 to 50%. So that is where this artificial intelligence coming into picture, because I am predicting the future expense or future requirement of customer basis his past behavior, which is very important. And voice will also start driving e-commerce. So here e-commerce, as we mentioned, e-commerce sites are basically Flipkart, Amazon. Okay, so here you tend to see huge demand because all small shops get connected through e-commerce. And if you are present in an e-commerce site, you have access to all variety of products. Okay, and you will be able to get better products at a cheaper price, number one, and you'll be able to get the best products, okay, at your convenience. Okay, that's about the e-commerce, and that's all from my end for today. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. If I know, I should be able to help you out. Ma'am, I'm done from my end. Anything else? If anyone has any queries, you can ask me.
May I ask, sir, one thing?
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, one thing is like, what is the cost of digital marketing? Like, if I'm to say that budgeting is a component, is an essential component. So, what is the cost of digital marketing? Like, can you put an idea across the sectors? Yeah.
See, in case of a cost of a digital marketing, the entire thing depends on your product, okay, and your reach. Okay, so that is important. See, take an example, like if you if you want your particular product comes on the top in case of a search engine, then the cost will be high. Okay, so what happens is it all depends on is what is your reach and whom are, see, if you say like, you have 100 or 200 followers, so you want to put something, there is no cost for you, like you can just post it in your Instagram, people will directly look into it and they'll buy. There is no cost involved in that. You just need to have that particular content in your post, that's all. But if you are trying to reach out to bigger audience, okay, then your cost will be high. Just to give an example, if you want to say like, you want Virat Kohli to talk about your particular product, he might charge one tweet, he might charge you crores of rupees. So it all depends on what is that which you look out for, and will you be able to afford. If you are a small player, what you can do is you will have your own followers, you can just put it, and from there you can just put it in a normal Facebook post where there is no much cost involved. But if your target audience is more, and your budget also will be more. So what happens in case of a digital marketing is, it all depends on what is your objective and what is that which you're looking out for. So the cost is entirely depends on what is the outcome which you're looking out for.
Okay.
So if you want more visibility, if you want more, see, visibility does not mean that that will lead to business, right? Okay, but couple of bigger brands, they have the capacity to absorb the cost, they do that. At a small level, digital marketing means you can get done at your end only, and that will not have much cost, right?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome. Anything else, ma'am? Ma'am, would you like to add something? Okay, guys. Thanks. If you have any questions, you can just message me. Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience which caused. There was some issue with the internet. That's why I was not able to, present continuously. So there was some hiccups. Okay. So Sumati ma'am has the PPT. Okay. She will be able to share the PPT with you guys. Okay. Thanks and all the best. Thanks, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
On behalf of School of Commerce, Bhartiya University, and behalf of the organizers, I take it as a privilege to
Yeah.
thank you, sir, so much for your wonderful presentation and enlightening us on today's topic. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you all. All the best.
points. In spite of several issues in the banking scenario right now,